Hey gents, I'm at it again today. I was watching some Barber Dave videos earlier this morning, and so now I am gotten a bit more of the technique. So I'm gonna try some new techniques for some of the corners, see how I do with them. I'm just loading up the brush. Today it's Barrister and Mann's Bay Rum. You can see it, there it is. Barrister and Mann's Bay Rum. So it's a really awesome scent today. Really cool. It's really an awesome scent. For your guys' knowledge, I'm also using my Shave Mac Butterscotch resin handle. So really excited. This is like my 4th time using this brush. Lately I've been on a shopping spree of all this different shaving stuff. So yeah, let's see how it goes today in terms of my lather. I'm using my Captain's Choice Bronze lather cup today, lather bowl. Keeping her clean is like a real trouble because she's copper, and keeping copper nice and clean is not very easy. So let's see here. I'm just pulling through it right now. If I come out of focus once in a while, I apologize. I am just getting into the lather bowling pretty hard. I like to really push up my brush really hard. So she's definitely lathering up, but not as liquidy as I would want it, but I'm putting in a little bit more water. Let's see if she gets a little bit more liquidy. Looks like she is getting a little bit more liquidy. And she seems a little bit more liquidy than yesterday. Put a little bit more water in her. See if she'll get a little bit more liquidy. I think she's a little still too thick. You guys let me know. I think she's still a little too thick. I think now she's a little bit more liquidy. I think now she's a little bit more liquidy. There it is, you can see it now, a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little bit more in terms of adding some more water. And I think that's enough. So let's lather up this face. Yeah, it's a little more liquidy than yesterday. Definitely a little bit more liquidy than yesterday. Oh yeah, she's a little bit more. Oh, how wonderful. So as I said, I've been looking at some videos from Barber Dave. Thanks, Robert, for recommending him in terms of like technique. I was looking at them last night, early this morning, and so now I am gonna try a new technique for the sides that he recommended using. Granted, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he says you should do when you start. He recommended denim stroping after every pass, and I just don't think that's necessary as much. But I will definitely be using some of his techniques for the side ones to see if it works. And I'm just gonna soak my Okay. And let's go. Gonna put it this way. And here we go. Already gonna be using it, so. And there we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. It's already feeling better than yesterday. And I haven't cut myself yet, so that's actually really, really great. Alrighty. And let's get to this side. Okay, hold on. it's definitely a smoother shave than it was yesterday. Definitely has gotten a little bit better, but I need to work more on the technique side of it, so. Definitely much smoother, gentlemen. Definitely a lot smoother. I'm very happy with that. Give me a second to reapply the lather. The lather was it's a lot more liquidy today. And I have noticed because Barber Dave said, the second pass should be a lot more liquidy than the first one. So I've been seeing that more frequently. So I'm curious, I'm just gonna try it out today. Oh, yep, it's definitely more liquidy because man, it's going everywhere today. I'm used to a thicker lather, so I usually don't see it. Usually don't see my face, and I usually like it that way, but with the straight razor, it really is not a good way to apply the lather, so. No, I did cut myself a little bit on the Adam's apple. Just a little bit. Nothing too grand. Nothing too grand. I'm getting a little more gentler with my strokes. And again, thank you, gents, for helping me out and helping me in terms of my technique and everything. I'm very grateful for it. The edges are a little bit, I need a little bit more work. But everything else is fine so far. Oh, no, I didn't. Good. No. Let's go this way. Still working on that technique, but it's getting much better, gentlemen. Much better. Which is wonderful because I have no nicks, really, basically. I have basically no nicks, which is a blessing. Only on my Adam's apple. And I'll show it to you guys right here. And there's a little bit right here, but that's because my Adam's apple joints out so much. It's always so hard. Even with my DE razor, it's so very hard to get through it. So, to do it effectively, let's put it that way. Let's do it effectively. Okay. Oh wow, gents, I've gotten a lot closer. I think the only one I really need is this one right here. Yeah. And I think it's all basically done. That's a, wow. Oh, damn. Wow. That's pretty good. this part right here is really hard. Let's see if I can get it. See if I can get it. No, I don't want to cut myself like that, so my Adam's apple is a little bit harder, but yeah, well, it's just gonna have to, I don't want to cut myself there, so either way, gents, this is my face. Let me wash up for you and let me show you what's going on. And that's it, so that we kind of know what's going on here. Huh. A little bit. Oh my gosh, yeah. She's pretty darn smooth down there. That's a first. Even with my DE razors, I couldn't get it super close like that. I'd have to get down to like a feather blade in order to do it effectively. So wow, that's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Okay, gents, so put on my alum block so you can see it, but that's where I'm at. It's definitely a lot closer than I'm used to. So that's why I'm gonna put some alum block on this thing, because I wanna make certain that the aftershave doesn't decide to burn me like crazy. All right, that's all, gents. I'll give you guys another one real soon too. Bye.